Welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate. Thank you all so much for joining us on a Sunday afternoon. We 100% are going to be back tonight with our podcast, but first we decided to stream a couple Nickel City League games because, hey, why not? I got nothing better to do today except for sit in my basement and cry that it's not 100 degrees out. With that being said, thank you all for joining us for Nickel City. This episode, it's not an episode, but this game is the game decider between Team CFIS and Team Fox. On the left, we have Andrew from Team CFIS. And then on the right, we will have Tom from Team Fox. So it looks to be a First Order versus Separatist Alliance face-off. This one is for all the marbles. We will have a second game hopefully coming up after this one with Andrew Oler and Charles Dilbin, who used to be a host on the show. With that being said, let's run the list down. We're playing Salvage Mission, and Andrew is running a First Order list with Kylo Ren. And yes, folks, that is Kylo Ren in the Silencer, not in the Whisper. This is Shattering Shot, Sensor Scramblers, and Proton Torpedoes. Then we have Captain Phasma, Proud Tradition, Fire Control System, Pattern Analyzer, and Special Forces Gunner. Commander Malorus with Mag Pulse Warheads. Scorch and DT with both shield upgrades. On the right side, we have Tom from Team Fox running a standard loadout for this moment, standard loadout Grievous. Dirge with Elusive, Proton Cannons, Xanadu Blood, and Proton Bombs. Iron Ass with Energy Shells, Independent Calculate, Munitions Failsafe, and Struts. DFS 81 with Energy Shells, Independent Calculates, and Struts. And last but not least, the Build Your Own Count Dooku, the I3, the one and only Hate Proton Torpedo, Death Watch Commandos, Munitions Failsafe, and the Scimitar title. So as we get them setting up, looks like we have Kylo set up on the left, far left there. We got Malorus kind of going into the center, probably going to pick up that crate. And then Phasma, Scorch, and DT that will all be on the far right side for Andrew. Tom has got Dooku with both of the droids on his right. Dirge in the center there in case Malorus decides to come get him. And I'm assuming we will get Grievous in the right-hand corner, probably buried underneath my face. Zoom out a little bit. Yep, there is Grievous right there. So it looks like this will be a good game. The series is tied 2-2 right now. And this game will seal the deal. I don't know standing wise. Let's look real quick. It's like Team Fox is 2-1 and CFIS is 1-2. CFIS wants this win to be able to push them even with Team Fox in the overall standings. It's interesting. It's going to be interesting here, I think, to see all of the different maneuvers. It's going to be very difficult, I think, if Malorus decides to pick up that crate and stay in that lane. Dirge can just eat him apart. Both of them being I5s, but one with a crate, one without a crate, means one will be able to reposition and the other one won't. Now, Andrew could just be doing that to show that he's not picking up the crate. I'm guessing that he has to pick up that crate, though. Looks like we are going to get Tom as first player. We have 2 cloak ships, neither one decloaking. All right. We have Iron Ass sitting on that rock, very set up in case he wants to be able to pick up that crate next round. And it looks like we got both of them. Both of the droids sitting on that rock there. Dooku will also move up. Will stay cloaked. Probably just going to take a target lock of some sort. Doesn't really particularly need it just in case there is an early jam. Grievous decides not to engage with the 3 droids right there, or 3 TIE fighters. Everybody taking locks in case somebody gets jammed. I think it'll be interesting is to see if Dirge cloaks right here or not. We'll just move up. It will be interesting as well to see if Grievous actually picks up that crate or not. We could see Tom getting 3 crates this round versus, or next round versus Andrew's 2 crates, but we will see. And I don't see Kylo with an action yet. Kylo's just going to take a lock on the rock as well. Everybody's locking. And we'll take the stress. All right, take the stress boost. Well, that will be the end of round 1. There will be no shots at all. Not right now. And then we'll set up for round 2. So the question becomes here is whether we see Dooku decloak or not. If you want, I probably would decloak. I would probably decloak and barrel roll to the right if it were me. But you could also go forward. We know Kylo is either doing a straight maneuver towards Dirge, or Kylo could be doing a straight maneuver, or Kylo could be decloaking as well, all the way to one of the sides, and then just kind of two-harding in. Malorus is very close to that port edge right there. Right on the edge. I think first player will matter quite a bit here. There will definitely be a difference here because if Dirge goes first, you won't be able to get that bullseye lined up quite as easy. But if we get the Malorus and Malorus does the 1 or 2 hard, picks up that crate, Dirge now has that option to say, okay, hey, where am I gonna go? Right. And some of me wonders if you do the 3 forward, I don't know, because you got Kylo coming in too. You could just switch your target off of Malorus. If Malorus is picking up that crate anyway, you could switch your target off Malorus and have everybody go in on Kylo. All right. Looks like we're about ready for the roll for first player. Andrew just got to fill his last dial. And we will get a roll off. Andrew will be first player. That will definitely benefit Tom here. Now let's see if we get a decloak from Dooku. You can't pick up that crate, but I think you do. Yeah, there you go. I think you decloak anyway. It makes a lot of sense. That way you can ensure you can go into Kylo. Do we get a Kylo decloak or not? All right. Kylo is committed into Dirge. All right. So one of them is picking up a crate. It is DFS. And then the energy shells. Dooku playing it very, very cautious right there. Probably would have got a little bit more aggressive if I had been Tom, just to guarantee that that proton torpedo goes off and punish Kylo if he comes in. All right, we have Scorch going around the bend here. We will get back. No, we get Phasma picking up that crate there. Grievous, that's crazy, but Grievous is actually picking up a crate. So that will make Grievous a little bit susceptible if Kylo does come in here with a proton torpedo. He could target Grievous instead of Dirge. And we do get Malloris doing the one hard. Probably feels a little safe because you got Kylo there. So right now we have 2 on 2. And we get Kylo with the 2 forward. I don't know if you could get the lock onto Grievous, but you could do a Grievous lock boost and see if you get the block on Dirge as well. It would get you out of Proton Torpedo world, I think. And that might be beneficial. But if you don't get the bump, you're going to have a range 1 from Dirge, but I guess you won't have green tokens, so what does it matter? So we do get we get a boost and we get a barrel roll. All right. Oh, and he does the bank out with Dirge. Dirge gonna go pick up the crate. We may not see much shooting today. All right. Here we are. Let's get some shots going. So we will get Kylo with a range 3 into Grievous. And that is 2 hits and a crit. Grievous needs natties, and Grievous will get 1 evade. You get your Solus Run reroll, Tom. Don't forget that. Or are you just going to take the shields? Check to see if you have Solus 1, but you don't. All right. So we will take 2 shields on Grievous. We'll drop that crate. It's going to leave it there for Scorch or DT to pick up. And there is a range 3 shot into Dirge. For nothing. So don't worry, Dirge. Yeah, you missed your Solus 1 reroll. That's okay. Let's see if DT has anybody or has anyone? No. Now we go to there. Oh, yep. So Dooku will be able to shoot a proton torpedo into Kylo. Kylo has all his force, or almost all his force, though, so I don't know if I'd worry too much about it. But we will see. At least you didn't pick up the. Great. All right. So we get 2 hits, or 1 hit and 2 crits after the conversion. Kylo will have to spend the other force and will take a shield. That is 1 proton torpedo down. And Iron Assembler will also be able to get a shot. Now, here's the crazy thing. You can shoot your energy shells. If this hits really good, Kylo could just be out of luck here. And you will munitions failsafe that every day of the week. That is a crap roll right there. All right, so it will be 2 crates to 2 crates. No lead early on. Getting that crit through with Kylo was definitely beneficial for him. Now, also Kylo has to be super careful here because Kylo will. There could be a proton bomb drop right here from Dirge. Um, I don't know if we see. Maybe we see a sloop out of Grievous. Dooku already locked this turn. Yes, Dooku took the lock on Kylo before Kylo moved. So if you're that scimitar here, I think you 2 bank in. I don't know what you do. I think you 5 straight with Dirge. Yeah, I think either 5 straight to hold on to that crate, or you could 5K here too. Does he have contraband? He does not have contraband, but you could do the 5K. Um, because I don't know what you're doing with Valorous, but I'm assuming maybe you do a 2 straight with Dooku, and then you 2 hard with Dirge. I don't know. The problem with Dirge and Malorus right there is Malorus isn't gonna like the green tokens will be fine because you could just pop your ability. You have Magpulse, so really with Malorus, all you care about is getting that crate off of Dirge. You don't care if you kill him, you just want to get that crate off without losing your crate. Go Beskar. I don't know what that is. All right. So we are going to get a bomb drop. Kind of assumed we would. Grievous doesn't care too much, but will still care a little bit, I think. I hope that doesn't hit Iron Assembler. Oh man, I think it's out, but that's pretty close to Iron Assembler right there. So Iron Assembler will rotate, take the double calcs, say, "Hey Kylo, are you going to come over here or not?" I assume we'll get the same thing out of the other droid. Yep. Double calcs. Now you got 2 energy shots if Kylo does do it. Okay, everyone's going in on Kylo. Dooku taking a lock right onto Kylo. And Tom will have first player, so his 4 will go first. Yep. There you go. Take the barrel roll and a focus for stress in case Kylo does come bearing down on you. All right. Scorch. Just going in the center there. Grievous will have a outmaneuver shot onto Scorch. So that will be beneficial. And there we go. Now we got DT. DT not picking up the crate and going for murdering violence. That tells you kind of what Kylo's doing. Kylo's going into Grievous here. I don't know if Kylo is a good trade though for Grievous. But Urge is doing a 2K. You don't see that happen very often. Getting out of the proton bomb, probably beneficial. Hoping to get something onto Grievous. I don't know why they did that. All right. Or get something on the Kylo. All right, Malorus does the 2 hard. Probably will not have shots. I would just token up here at this current time. You might have a shot on Dirge, but I would probably just token up. Yeah, so that shows you probably won't have that. You could take you could just take your lock onto Dirge here or on to without being able to barrel roll unless you're going through that obstacle there. I don't know what you're doing next turn. And we do get the Kylo 2 forward. I wonder if you just barrel roll all the way to the right and eat that cloud next turn. That would get you out of. I'm going to take the boost focus. Hope that gets you out of range. It does not. So you take a second shield onto Kylo. Kylo will be shieldless now. And we'll have at least 1, if not 2, energy shells coming back into him. So Dirge will take the range 3 into Kylo. I can't imagine why you wouldn't. And we get 1. Oh my god, Kylo. Kylo has to spend the force to not take a damage. That is not looking good, Mr. Kylo there. Malorus will use his charge. Malorus does have Dirge there. We'll shoot. Spend that target lock. Oh, there we go. That is a guaranteed crit going into Dirge there. Dirge will drop that crate. It's a deplete. Won't really matter too much. It's the crate dropping. I think that's the big one there. And Andrew trying to put it all the way out of the way so that nobody can pick that up. All right, so now we're going to get a Kylo range 1 into Grievous there. You could spend your focus. You got a bunch of shots coming in. It's up to you whether you want to guarantee Grievous or not. Not going to spend it. And that will probably mean Grievous gets to live today. Grievous will take the range 1 versus the outmaneuver shot. And Grievous will get 2 hits. I think you spend the. I don't know. I don't know. You probably don't spend the focus here either. You don't want to lose Grievous. Nope. Going to spend the focus for the 3 hits. And 2 hits will go through. It's just the shields. DT still does not give 2 effing craps. All right. So now we have Scorch. Take the range 3 obstructed shot. You take the range 3 at Dooku or Dirge. I don't know which one you do. Gotta start somewhere. Just one. Spending the elusive gets nothing. We'll take the second shield on to Dirge. All right. And we get backdraft with a hit crit. And Grievous gets 2 evades. Don't worry, Grievous. You're not dead yet. All right. ET will get 3 hits going into Grievous. And Grievous only has 1 evade. No soulless run. And Grievous will take 2 more all. We got Dooku. Dooku will still get Kylo. Oh, man. You shoot Kylo, I think. Kylo's mod. Oh, Kylo still has a focus. Man. This could be a dead Kylo, folks. We can see a dead Kylo. Dooku gets, oh my gosh, just spend the force and it's hit, crit. Kylo has to spend that focus. And it's going to take hit, crit. And what is the crit in the box? Weapons failure. Not exactly what Andrew wanted to see, but 2 health down on Kylo is pretty big. Let's see. There we go. We got an energy shell charge. Poor energy shell. Just 1. Kylo can probably evade that. Yep, Kylo evades that. No problem. Spend the energy shell charge on your other droid. Do the same thing. Need this one to hit if you want to kill Kylo. 3 hits. That's pretty good. And Kylo gets 2 evades and lives. Kylo. Oh, man. Oh, Kylo. Oh, my gosh. Kylo probably should not have lived there. Kylo gets a force back. Does have the weapons failure, but being able to live really is beneficial to Kylo. Now, Grievous is kind of in a really peculiar spot right here. That 1 heart, I don't think misses that cloud. Kylo is stressed, so Kylo will not be able to do it. You could just bank Grievous through that cloud, though, and that will kill all locks. Nobody would expect that. You could also just 3 forward as well and take your focus. All of it will hinge on who gets to go first. Now, here's the thing. I think you got to be careful with your droid over there, because if you move Iron Assembler off of that rock, it does not protect 81. I don't know if that matters, if O81 cares, but you could 2 forward with your Iron Assembler and then barrel roll into a calculate, and then hopefully still get a block onto Kylo if Kylo does make the decision to peace out. Which I can't imagine Kylo's not going to want to peace out at this point. Especially now that Dirge has a proton cannon. And without that being said, you have your I don't know what I was saying. But I don't know if you could block Kylo. I think the Dooku decloak is extremely imperative here. I think you decloak towards that obstacle. You decloak left. Because to me, that sets you up to murder something else. Or if you get the block on the Kylo, which again, to me, he's only doing a 2 hard or a 2 bank, that droid could get off the rock. If it's a 2 hard, you might be able to get that block there. The 2 bank, you can't really block. But that sets Dooku up to be able to 1 hard, 2 hard, 1 bank, anything he wants to do. And since Dooku does not have proton torpedoes anymore, I wouldn't be super scared of Dooku right now. Dooku still is a menace, but you can now start burning down Dooku if you want. I would not decloak right. Because you're gonna just bump into Dirge. Unless that's what you want to do is bump into Dirge. Yeah, I mean, you have force, it's not like you need it. But decloaking right means you have to do a hard maneuver to avoid a bump. Now you could stay decloaked right and or cloaked and just so you get the extra die. And then you could just go forward with Dooku, kind of gum up the center, and then do your decloak 5k the next turn. That is definitely an option. I don't know. I don't remember all of the stupid dial for that thing. Yeah, so you don't want a one hard. That would be silly. I think with him, you could do the three bank or a two hard, depending on what you want to do. It all depends on if you really want to go in. I think the problem is you cannot go all in on Kylo with Dooku, because if you take Dooku and go all in, you're not getting great turnaround numbers. And depending on what he does with his DT, if DT can clear and you are cloaked, I mean, it's just not going to be super amazing positioning. But you could remain cloaked, do that three bank, and then do a 5k, like decloak 5k next turn, something like that. And Dooku does have the option of getting rid of that decloak um, during engagement, not engagement, during the shooting phase. So, um, I mean, that is something that could happen as well. I think Kylo has to run here. But if it were me, I would probably try to go for the block on Kylo, um, with Iron Assembler, and it sucks because it takes Iron off that rock, but it does also put Iron Assembler in a position to shoot at DT as well. So we are going to get the decloak. Yeah, that was my assumption is you just do that. And this is a great lane for Dooku here. So we don't. So we're going to get to stay on the rock for both the droids. No rotation. Oh, we are going to get a rotation. So we are going to get the 081 rotation in case Kylo does come that way. Yep, and there's the one forward from Dooku. Gives you a really good lane to be able to do your Dooku-y things next round. Take that focus. You don't know where Kylo's going to be anyway, so. And we get Scorch going in for a block on Dirge. I don't know if that block will fit or will matter. Dirge could just 5 forward. And did he clear? No, he has the strain. Did he clear that? Yeah, he cleared that strain. Okay, good. And he's going to pick up that crate. And he does go through the cloud. He does land on it. You only got one shot, but that's still not a great shot. You are going to get strain, and you have him, but you do break your locks, so at least there is not a lock to be had. Corner there. but will not be able to get the proton cannon off. One hit. And Phasma gets 3 hits. All right. Range 0 into Dirge. Spend your focus. Oh, you got one evade, no problem. Here we do. Now we have the range 1 into Grievous. Just spend that focus all day long, and that's dead Grievous. That's still 3 more into Grievous, and that should kill Grievous. No crit. All right, I apologize. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. I'll restart. I had some stupid update that killed the battery all of a sudden. Right. Hopefully it is back. What FPS? Yeah, I have some stupid update that I've been trying to cancel. That's what it was. So it's some dumb update that decided to update right as we were going into stream. So it looks like they are going to go use the restroom real quick. So we are going to take a break for a second. Kind of like a slideshow. Hey, now it's not that bad. There you go. See, I think I did kill that update. So we'll see. Um, I don't know why it does it at that time. It always does that to me every time. You get ads. I didn't know there's ads on there. Let you know when Kylo dies. The problem becomes here with Kylo dying is Kylo is poised. He's just going to too hard barrel roll boost. You can rotate that one droid, and that's about it. Yeah. And again, I apologize. We had a system update that was trying to happen at the exact same time we were streaming. So it goes to kill the battery. Just it always does these stupid things. I don't know why it chooses Sunday to do it. I thought I turned it off, but all right. So it looks like he is back. We'll get Tom as first player. Kylo's crit is a weapons failure. I can add that to the stream. Not very impactful when Kylo's just running away. And with him running away, we are going to get another proton bomb drop from Dirge in an effort to try to get Malorus here to drop the crate. We are going to get some fancy maneuvering here. We do get Dooku. Dooku's going all in. Dooku said, screw this. I have to kill Kylo. That is all I can do is to kill Kylo. Get both the droids and Dooku ready to go after Kylo here. We got a commando drop. I think I missed that earlier. So a commando drop is pretty good. And he hit the cloud. Oh no. Phasma, I don't know if that matters too much, except for you're at range 1 of Dooku. I think Dooku has arc on you, but we'll see here. I don't know if Dooku has you. I think Dooku does have you. Oh man. All right, so we get the too hard out of Scorch there. Gonna just eat that proton bomb. Dirge now. I don't know what Dirge does. Do you focus here or take a target lock? If you're gonna hunt down DT, I think you just take target lock here. You could just boost focus. If you boost forward, though, it's gonna put you right in front of that thing. You could barrel roll all the way to the left if it fits. Nope, gonna boost forward and focus. I do wonder if you had barrel rolled, if you would have had bullseye on Phasma. All right, so Malorus will be dropping that crate. Malorus is going to take a target lock. I think he just target locked the droid to get rid of that crate as well. Will not be as impactful, I don't think, but it will still be impactful. So we do get the 200 out of Kylo. Kylo has to do something to get out of there. I don't think you want to Kylo. Oh man. That Cloud's got two two ships this time. He's debating to see if Kylo is in Dooku's arc too. Or he's debating if that barrel roll fits. You're gonna take the focus. Boost right then. Yep, there you go. Nope, gonna boost right and barrel roll. All right. Well, sorry, I'll change the timer back. Hold on. All right, so that bomb will drop that crate and will hit both Phasma, or not Phasma, Malorus and Scorch. Both on the shields, no big deal. So Dirge does get the range 3 bullseye. We'll shoot a proton cannon. Makes sense. Oh, man. That's still pretty good. And you can spend your focus. Yep, and will. And you get a fuel leak. Fuel leak into DT. So not dead, but you will drop the crate. That is definitely what Tom needed. Yeah, you got to put it behind him. At this point, you don't need crates. All right. So we got Malorus. It is going to be the Magpulse. It'll be that second charge. We will have 3 dice on 3 dice, though. You get 2 hits and a crit. Oh, Droid. Droid's dropping that crate and taking a crit. And the crit will be loose stabilizer. He doesn't care. So it looks like based on this, the only shot will be DFS coming into Kylo. But it does look like it's a range 1. All right. Now we have Scorch going into DT, hoping to get DT off the board. Scorch gets 2 hits. Just got to get some paint here, Tom. Spend that calculate all day long. There you go. Dooku with nothing. It is off. There will be the other range 3. It will be Kylo going into a 2 dice. Spend the calculate. Don't you have a calculate? Doesn't matter. And Kylo will live. So we still have one more shot coming in. We get the funny little whatchamacallit drones. That'll be amazing. I love these super commandos. Can they do any damage? All right, here we go. You get a free hit. So 2 hits. And Mavericks rolls out. Ah. All right. So fortunately, I think Kylo gets away. Because Kylo just has to too hard. And then you can... All right. We get one more crit point. I don't think you're getting... You're probably not going to be getting... Probably not going to be getting Kylo. I mean, you got to rotate your droid here. Oh, man. That sucks so bad. Because Kylo could just too hard, barrel roll, boost away, boost, barrel roll, whatever floats his boat. And there's no guns on him. You can get DT here. That is a huge possibility. Also, you have Dooku is not horrible. Dooku can do the sloops. So I wouldn't keep Dooku out of it. Say he's out of it. I think you sloop with Dooku and you prepare him for his journey back in. But yeah, now the question becomes is do you just rotate and go into Phasma? I don't know. Phasma's at full health, so too bad Phasma wasn't ionized, because then that would be an easy decision. So there is a path back, but it's going to be a lot harder. But I think if you sloop with Dooku there, that sets you up for another round to be able to come back in and try to kill Kylo. It won't be easy. Yeah, you can just kill those droids there. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of... I think Tom went all in on Kylo, couldn't get Kylo. And you don't care if you lose DT? Yeah, probably not. Tom will be first player. I don't know how much it matters. He will drop another commando, though. All right, so he is moving the commandos, so they shoot on each side. Makes sense. We'll strain them there. Let's see if he remembers Iron Assemblers. You can do it. Remember Iron Assembler. Remember Iron Assembler. Oh, you didn't remember Iron Assembler can heal. No, Tom. There we go. There's a sloop. I like it. Oh, and he didn't move the other. You could have dual strained. Oh, if DT dies here. Oh, man, if DT dies here. Surge is just going to be so far out of the fight. All right, Scorch coming in. And Backdraft coming in. No one contesting backdraft. Just take a target lock, probably. Just gonna take a focus. All right. Dirge will one bank, and then I think you just boost focus. Yeah. Ernest could have repaired the hull. Yes, he could. Yes, he missed that. Does Malorus not land? Oh, that's good for Tom, actually. That's really good for Tom. Yeah, just boost here, barrel roll, boost to the left, barrel roll to the right. Oh, I can't believe he missed the Iron Assembler. That would have been so cool. I assume that's why he put them on the Sim Rocks together. All right, Dooku, Kylo. Okay, he barrel rolled to the left and then boosted. Urge does not get the bullseye, so it is just a range 2 shot. Just one. And DT spends the focus or the evade, whatever he has, and it doesn't matter. Kylo, no shot. No, Kylo's going to shoot into the little droid things. I don't even know how much health these things have. Oh my God, Kylo. You got a weapons failure, so you can't do that. 2 hits, though, still. Jesus Christ. Just one. I think that thing lives. All right. We're going to get a range 2 obstructed. Yeah, just spend your foe. Oh, but you got Dooku shooting at you. Look at that droid. That droid says, I don't got to spend calcs. It's range 2 through an obstacle or range 2 going into the 081. Fuck, 3 nanny hits. All right, come on, little droid. Oh, how can you still die? If you had fixed your thing, you would be alive. No. Oh. Sad day. Sad day. All right. Dooku, can you kill Mal? Hit crit seems pretty good. And what's the crit in the box? No. None of his ships want to die. Damage sensor array. So Malorus on 1, unfortunately no death there. And there's Malorus dead. An Iron Assembler still has Kylo. Okay, all right, you could do it, Iron Assembler. You could do this. You could kill him. Spend your calc. Oh, damn it. That Kylo will not die. Oh, that's right. He did have a crit, didn't he? Yeah. All right. So the score will be 16-7 going into the next round. We will be into round 7 next turn. Yeah, sometimes I mean, in fairness, it is a 3 green, with force backed up. And at this point, if you do kill Kylo, it will bring the game closer. Um, really, you have so if you get DT, you have to get DT this turn. You cannot lose iron. Would the play with iron be to two forward off that rock and block the turnaround maneuver by Scorch? I don't know if it matters about those quad locks, but I will move them for you, Catherine. So you're not getting your buddy here. You're not going to get Phasma down. You have to kill Kylo and you have to kill DT and not lose anything else. So if you kill DT, that's another 3 points. That puts you at 10. If you kill Kylo, that's 7. That's 17. That'll put you 17 to 17 if you don't lose anybody. I would take the stress focus. I'm not taking the stress focus. All right. DT. If DT gets to pick up that box next round, that would be hilarious. And I think you just get the block on Dirge there. That'd be my guess. We do get a self bump. Not punished. Nope, it is punished. All right. Actually, that's pretty big for Scorch. Because now you got Iron Assembler at range 1 right there. You might be able to kill Iron Assembler. Or not Iron Assembler, Scorch there. Yeah, Scorch did it too hard. I don't know why Scorch did it. I would have just done a turnaround maneuver. Kylo does it too hard. And I think he barrel rolled boost. I'm going to boost first and then barrel roll. I mean, I don't know. Do you want Dooku to shoot you? Dirge did get the bump, so sad day for Dirge. Why is he rolling 3? Must not have bumped. Oh my god. Hope he didn't bump. Wow, it looks like he bumped. All right. Gonna go into Iron Ass. 4 dice into Iron. Disgusting. Oh, Iron Assembler. Well, that is a one-shotted Iron Assembler. No, he did a turnaround maneuver. Dooku will take the range 3 into the Scorch. Oh my god. Tom, your dice. Oh. Tom's dice melting down. Yeah. All right, so Scorch won't even get it. You'll get one more point for a crate. You get the range shot from the Mandos for just one. And one evade. One evade. Well, Tom's dice not holding up for him. This is pretty much the end of the game here. Scorch is just going to go forward, pick up that crate, and it pretty much ends the game. Sad day. Sad day. One of them has a shot charge left, I believe. Whatever one A is. I don't know which one A is, so. I think if you're Dooku here, you just go as fast as you can. If you do get Kylo, that is still 7 points. That'll at least get your team some points there. That puts you at 14. You can get DT, probably not, but you might be able to get DT, which will put you at 17 to 20. So you would have to be able to get Scorch and Strain for Scorch. I'm guessing there's... Okay, so that's the one that has a charge on him. So Scorch could just do whatever he does, just do the barrel roll. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, hold on. We're going to have to read that card because I don't know if you can shoot with a ship on you at range 0. And we get a Dooku barrel roll. Okay, so the charge is on the other one. I guess Tom's saying. He is focused there. Okay, so you pick up the crate? You do. All right, so he's picking up the crate. You could, if you could kill Dirge, if you could kill him and get that other crate off, but I don't think Dirge is going to get around. Yep, Dirge is just going to get a bump. And he picked up the crate with DT. All right. And Kylo boosts focus. Hope Dooku doesn't have you. All right, we're going to take the range 0. One hit. And 2 evades. And that is the game there. And he does have, it looks like, a shot there, but it is obstructed. Can we get a murder onto Scorch? Hey, that's a hit crit. At least if you get it through. I can hear Tom. And it's a... Oh, no, it's a panic pilot. Oh. You do drop the crate, but that's about it. 2 more points. And that puts us at 21 to 7. Sad day for Tom. sad day. Some of those dice just did not hold up. But I will say it was still a really good game, though. And here's the deal. We have another game coming back here in the next 15 or so minutes. So we have one more game coming up today at about 1:30, which is a Andrew Oler versus Charles Dillman. Stick around. We'll be right back.